Hey YouTube, this is Rock60 here with another video talking about the PlayStation Vita and things to look for when you're buying a used unit. There's various places where you can pick up one of these units at this point: Craigslist, pawn shops, GameStop, wherever you decide to go to. You know, all these tips are going to apply to those stores or websites. Okay. First thing you want to check out is the look of the Vita. Is it in cosmetic, you know, as far as all there? Is all the buttons there? All analog sticks is there? Like, do they still have the rubber on them still? There's no giant scratches going across the screen. There's no cracks on the screen. There's no black spots on the screen when the screen is off. When the screen is on, and you might see a few black spots on if it's like some reason you're looking at this unit in like a low light venue or whatever, then that's not typically, it's not like a huge issue, because like it just shows the age of the display, but still the unit should be good still. All the buttons are not beat up or anything like that. All the buttons function properly. No, there's no weird clicking or crunching sound when you're pressing buttons. Because on this one, the home button doesn't press in all the way properly, but it still works though. But yeah, there's definitely things you all need to be looking for. Is any deep scratches, missing of paint. Like on this is deep scratches, and on here, nicks on the side. Anything that basically would cause attention from others, pretty much, or stop you from playing with deep scratches on all over the screen. After you looked at over all that and that's still good, ask, does the battery charge? And when you take it off a charger, does it instantly die? If it doesn't do anything like that, like where you instantly plug it and it just dies, that means the battery's still good, still has some juice in there. That's a good thing. It means you don't have to replace the battery. That also means it does charge to the charging port. These charging ports are usually a problem because Sony used like a special port on these. On the PlayStation Vita 2000, they decided to go away from that and use like a micro USB that most cell phones use these days, which is a good thing. Also, you can check the headphone jack too if they have a pair of headphones you can use. But for me, that was never a big deal. The headphone jacks usually don't fail like that, so I was more paying attention to the charging port, see if that works. Besides that, you know, if everything looks good to you, there's no missing pieces on it. Hopefully they let you try it out, start it up, and there's still juice on the battery. Go to Welcome Park. Welcome Park is an application that comes on all PlayStation Vitas, no matter what firmware or what model you have. And that's definitely the way to test everything on these units, because not only does it like showcase like, you know, ways of how to use the PlayStation Vita, but it also showcase uses of the touchscreen, camera, microphone, and a gyroscope, so you get to test out all those functionalities if you're still unsure where it works or not. But if all that works, I would definitely go into the settings and check if it's under 3.60. If it's under 3.60 and there's no special applications on the unit or anything like that, then I'll upgrade to 3.60. That way you can hack it and add whatever apps you want to it. If it's over 3.60 and it's like 3.69 or something like that, you technically still can hack it somehow, but it's a little different process than it is to hack on a unit that's on 3.60. It's not as easy, but it's still doable, and you could easily downgrade it to 3.60 or somewhere even lower than that I've seen. But besides all that, you should be good to go. After going through all these checks, seeing the screen works, the buttons work, there's no missing pieces on here, there's no large gouges or cracks in the screen. This video should be good to go, and you should definitely pick it up. Uh, also, ask, does it come with anything? Does it come with a charger? Does it come with a memory card? Does it come with a game or something like that? Some places they might throw in the game because like the unit hasn't sold in like so many weeks or whatever. Some people might throw in a memory card, or you might be lucky and they just like they sell it to you, and you get home, you open up the unit, it has a game in it, or you open up the unit, it has a memory card in it. You know, uh, so you might get lucky that way. I remember some game shops, they just throw in accessories into the box with it, and just like, okay, we have so many PlayStation Vita cases, so we just threw one in there too. So this kind of asks, what type of extras do they have at this point, and you should be good to go. I wouldn't pay anything higher than 150 for these particular units. If it's in mint condition, looks something like this one, and it's like a 3G model or Wi-Fi model, whatever, and it's under 3.60 in the firmware, yeah, it's definitely worth it. Especially with a memory card and charger too, yeah, it's definitely worth it. But if it's a little beat up like this one, and it's missing some accessories like a charger or a memory card, then I'm definitely negotiating under 100. That's definitely something you guys should be doing. But yeah, yeah, that's all I could really think of as far as tips is when buying a used PlayStation Vita. Uh, if you guys have any more other tips or other things I should go over as far as like guys to what buying used or whatever, or want to recommend a drink review or a snack review, because I haven't done one of those in a long time, or a game I should check out, please leave it in the comment section below. But besides that, peace, guys.